Y'all ready to go book a reading? Are y'all ready to go book a reading finally?
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, on you, on you. Want you on my face, so shawty, come and swing my way.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
What is going on, y'all? We're not even about to do the super long intro because we're not about to be here forever. We not. We already know what's going on. I'm not about to get super deep into it. You know. If you don't know, Diddy was taken into federal custody in New York, and then TMZ just updated saying a law enforcement basically said that Diddy was scheduled for Tuesday, as in September 17th, but something happened that caused the feds to move in a date earlier. Now, that's not the only thing that happened today. This happened. Where is that? Where is that? So we're not gonna show it. We're not gonna show it. We're not gonna show it. This happened right here. I'm not gonna speak on it because I don't want to mess up this video. At this point, oh my god, this nigga is blowing up my phone. At this point, just drop down below and tell me all the predictions that have come true. Because I have a list. I still have like a couple of lists of predictions that I've said before. But I just be talking so much, so much. So I don't always get a chance to tweet everything. So I document it. But I do want to refer back to this post right here. Okay. And I was trying to go back and see if I could find some stuff on the whole Donald, like anytime I've mentioned Donald or Sean. But let me go back to this right here. Because it's something, how do I put it? So 2 months ago, I said, this is not a politics channel, nor do I care. So please spare me. I'm literally just getting these downloads off as a warning and to document it. Multiple things are true. The attack was real, but it was also pre-planned. Inside job, a la JFK, 9/11. Okay, so everyone's theories are all correct, if that makes sense. As far as election time, it's going to be an ish show. And a few months ago, I predicted a tragedy. I'm seeing two alternate realities, which we shift into is yet to be determined. One reality is after being seen a hero, Cheeto wins. That's not happening. Because I also went back to the Justin Bieber video that I did, and now that y'all are starting to like, I often get people tweet me or like tag me and be like, Scott, don't miss, like, and so like it makes me feel a lot more comfortable now to like let y'all in on my process and stuff like that. Like, there's hard like downloads that I get, right? And the best way to explain it is I'll use the example of Donald, and I'm gonna keep calling him by his first name for a reason. Donald was never supposed to win 2020. I'm sorry, I said 2020. I said 2020, child. He was never supposed to win 2016, but he did. because of the state of the country, the state of the earth. Okay. And so because of where we were, between everything that went wrong with C19 and the universe and just as a people, I'm getting spiritual, getting deep for a second without going too deep because I don't want to be here forever. Put it like this. The world at some point has to have a natural reset. And a lot of people, like, it's hard to speak about a lot of topics like this because you can tell how many people are still trapped within the matrix. Like, if you're still watching the news and getting triggered, you're caught up in the matrix. If you're still watching the debates and the elections and all of this, that, and the third, honestly, just watching it at all, you're still caught up in the matrix. And it's fine. Listen, I'm not here to tell nobody who to vote. I don't care about stuff like that. It's a lot deeper for me because I understand that a lot of this stuff is a game. It's a game. It's a game within the matrix. It's all a game. It's a game. It's a game. I've been trying to tell people for the last couple of years, the death of patriarchy is happening. Okay. So with that said, the world at some point has to restore to a natural order. And it's a lot of things that we've been conditioned to believe as humans, as people. That it makes it uncomfortable to speak about certain things, but I mean, it just is what it is. And the more that people see that I'm right about stuff, the more that it allows me to speak a little bit more candidly and not necessarily worry about the languaging of what I say. Because if I was to speak candidly about C19, which I'm about to right now, so trigger warning, I mean, niggas was going to die either way. That's just a part of it. That's just a part of it. A part of a reset, a part of, transformation and life and death. It just is what it is. And we have such grief attached to death. And obviously, when you break it down, it's like, okay, personal people, personal connections, things like that. I get all of that on a human level. But at the end of the day, sometimes, or a lot of times rather, in most situations, bad has to happen before good can happen. And quote unquote bad and quote unquote good really just is shaped around whatever your perception is. Now, I don't really want to take it somewhere else, but I had to state that as a overall theme for everything that goes on, right? Because people just, it's like things happen and then people just assume that good is going to come like automatically, and it's wishy-washy and it's not realistic. Like when the whole first attempt happened in the summer with Donald, which I had also predicted. Okay. And I also had mentioned summer as being a date. Mind you, every date that I mentioned for this year has come true. Like I mentioned, let me go to my notes. I listed off a bunch of big events, and then I had listed off a bunch of dates. Where was it? Psychic predictions. Yeah, I said the major dates to look out for 2024, and I said this at the top of the year. I said end of February, okay? End of February, spring equinox in March, summer 2024, September 17th, 2024, and election time. I specifically gave the exact date of September 17th. And this was the Justin Bieber video that I gave it in. Okay? It's somewhere within that video. I don't feel like trying to find it now. But those were the dates that I gave. Okay. Because I had mentioned off a bunch of stuff that I felt like could happen in the year 2024, if not, the next couple of years. Energy and timeline shifts and stuff like that can delay things, right? But the end of February, I believe what happened then was Kate Middleton went missing. Spring equinox in March, that's when Ryan Garcia was whistleblowing. Summer 2024, obviously the assassination attempts and the presidential switch, which I had predicted years before. I literally said in 2021, I said, things aren't going to start getting better until 2024. That's when the death of patriarchy is going to begin, in 2024, because Joe is going to step down because of his health and Kamala is going to step up. Are we still on this page? Yeah, let me see. Do I have that screenshot up? Let me see. Will it let me click on these? It's not letting me click on it. But yeah, I had said Kamala will be your next president. I said if Trump doesn't win 2024, a woman from the family is going to run 2028. No, somebody from the family is going to run 2028, and a woman's going to win 2024. Biden has tapped out, too many health issues. He's not going to run a second term. I have been saying that since 2020. Kamala's next up. I said that August 24th of 2022. September 9th. No, September 2020. September 2021, I said things aren't going to be better till 2024 when Joe steps down and Kamala takes his place. And that was because of Joe's health or whatever. But I'm saying all of that to say, okay, like I said, I had mentioned dates in a Justin Bieber video. And again, the dates were end of February, spring equinox in March, summer 2024, September 17th, 2024, and election time. End of February, what happened? We had the Kate Middleton gone missing. Spring equinox in March, we had Ryan Garcia whistleblowing on a whole bunch of stuff. As well as the bridge, which I still feel like was a part of a back. Okay. That's a whole other conversation. Summer 2024, we already know what happened with the presidential switch ups and all of that. Even with that, I said that there was going to be another attempt. I thought that the second attempt would be the one. I gotta be careful with how I say this. When you play Tekken, there's like 3 rounds, and then you hit a KO. Read between the lines. September 17th, 2024. That's tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's also when I spoke about Diddy. I definitely spoke about Diddy. I said on September 17th, give or take, a few days before, a few days after. Yeah. And so you see everything that's coming out with that. And then also election time. If we even have an election, because I still don't feel like we're going to have an election. A lot of millennials say we've gone through a lot and experienced a lot in our lifetime. And I feel like this election is also going to be, I mean, I know it's going to be history changing regardless. Because Kamala is going to become the president. I just don't feel like we're going to have a traditional election. Or if it is, then it's rigged. Or if it is, it's like voted in like America. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get to, you know. I don't know. This wasn't meant to be like a traditional type of video. I just got on just to clear my thoughts and speak real quick. But yeah, because I just be saying shit. And I try my hardest to document on Twitter. I be trying to document on Twitter, but then sometimes with some of the stuff that I'm saying, because it's so sensitive and I don't want, like, you never know like what might go viral or what, like, you know, and you don't want the wrong shit to be the one tweet that goes viral and like everybody retweeting that shit, and you know, now you in some shit because you done said some shit, you know, like. So sometimes I be tweeting stuff, but then I be putting code names or like I'll type a person name and then put like a star or like a letter, you know, and then, you know, it'd be hard to like remember what those tweets are, because it's like, okay, I remember I said something about this happening, but I don't remember if I said their name, if I put a letter there, if I like put a code name, like, you know. But y'all might as well comment below and let me know all of the things that I've gotten right. Because I mean, every other day it's something. Like now I see everybody praising Diamond the Body. I've been saying since episode 1 that her and Tink was going to be best friends. I've been saying that Diamond was going to be the fan favorite. Even up until the whole Bianca situation. Nobody was getting it. I mean, my channel got it, of course, but nobody online was seeing it. Even with the new and honest situation, nobody was seeing it, but now niggas loving. I've been saying watch out for Anna. I've been saying watch out for Biggie. I've been saying watch out for Rolly. Like definitely everything with baddies. always comes true. Tamar Braxton, I spoke on her, did a whole reading within a video, I believe, in like February. And exactly what I said is exactly what happened. I almost feel like she sat down and watched the video and then moved accordingly. But either way, that's still my prediction coming true. But I really do feel like she probably sat down and watched the video and took some of my advice, but not really. You know, because I spoke about her man, spoke about her love life and her family, how she needs to get away from her toxic family and her man and the reality show and all of that. So, you know, it's just been a bunch of shit. I just need to compile a list so I could do like an actual dedicated video with receipts and timestamps, and you know, I think that'd be cute. Like a little video that says like, oh, shit that I said that came true, shit that I predicted that came true. So if you could think of anything, drop it down below. Especially if you can think of like anything like, oh yeah, I remember you said in this video that it, you know, let me know. But yeah. Go Poppy. Love wins. I am not shocked by the Donald or the Diddy news. I told y'all. And that's not it. There's more coming out by the rest of this year. Like there's more within the next 2 weeks. Dealing with those two. I'll say this within the next 2 months. I mean, well, because I still feel like there's two more shoes, one or two more shoes to drop dealing with Diddy before the end of the year. I don't know why I'm hearing 3, but we just gonna say stay tuned. I'm feeling like it's 2 more, but I'm getting pulled to 3 more shoes that's going to drop dealing with Diddy. It's a pile on. And I mentioned that in one of the videos. I was trying to go through, like I said, and find receipts. I had mentioned it in one of my videos, but it's a pile on. So I do feel like there's 2 to 3 more things that's going to come out, possibly before the end of the year. Definitely by spring. And obviously, Donald's not going nowhere because of, election. There's another celebrity too that's about to come to the front for their own shit though, for their own scandal. But I mean, that's Hollywood. That's not really a prediction. I mean, it's always somebody. But I do feel like somebody else is going to be dragged into this eclipse season that wasn't necessarily talked about before. Put it that way. And that's just a blanket statement. That's not really like a, oh my God, y'all, I told y'all. Like, because I mean, it could really be anybody. But yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else before I leave. Because I'm really just talking and I gotta pee at this point. Yeah. Election time is gonna be a shit show. Especially in October too, because it's a lot going on energetically and planet wise, astrologically. It's a lot going on. So it's gonna be a shit show for real. And as far as your personal lives, just make sure that look at wherever you got Pisces in your chart. That's where you're gonna be hit with the eclipse. So make sure you're on your P's and Q's, because you might have a delusion that ends up breaking or reality that sets in, whatever. But my God, like I already knew some Diddy and Donald stuff was gonna come out. And the way that I told y'all a second attempt. I just thought the second attempt was going to be the KO. But apparently it's more than one. And I feel like I don't know if I tweeted it, but I feel like I said it within a video. Because, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier, trying to get into earlier. There is... If I'm to be completely honest, and I'm going to just say how I feel. I feel like there's a lot of foreshadow going on right now of what can happen. And I feel like that's how it is for everybody's life. Like, that's why I always tell people, get on your shit before shit gets on you. And I feel like as far as DT, there's a lot of foreshadow going on. And it's like, bruh, chill, repent, do what you need to. Like, but what can you do for somebody that's not listening? You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, because I don't really want to... And this is what makes it hard. Because it's just like, you know, I'm speaking publicly on the internet, you know. But I don't know. I feel like the universe is just like, hey, chill out, do better, grow, heal. Let's cut this evil, negative energy out. And if you can't do that, then maybe you are the evil, negative energy that needs to be cut out. You know, like that, that's the feeling. And I feel like that's how it is for a lot of people. A lot of people. Maybe one day we can have that conversation, because that also goes back to C19. And of course, I'm not saying that everybody that was affected by C19, that was it for them. No, but there were also a lot of people where it was just like, hey, you don't want to do right. You don't want to be on the right path. You're not here to do your mission, carry out what you were supposed to. Okay, then. And I really because like I said second attempt. And I feel like grace is being shown. And I feel like God is real. But it does get to a point where it's like, yo, you playing in God's face. You're making a mockery. So I didn't dive into any news to see, like, because I genuinely don't care. A lot of people are saying cover up. A lot of people are saying fake. And all of it might be. What I'm saying is that God in the universe isn't faking or playing around. So understand what I'm trying to say, right? Like, it's like, and that's just a message that goes for everybody. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. Get on your shit before shit gets on you. Like, and I feel like that's going to be a huge part of this Pisces lunar eclipse. It's like, you know where in your life that you've been lying and deceiving yourself. Get on your shit before shit gets on you. Don't wait till shit hits the fan. You know, don't wait till you have a stack of bills piled up high to decide to want to start paying them off. Don't wait till you have like a stack of dishes in the sink to want to start cleaning them. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, don't wait till, you know, that nigga punches you in the face to decide to want to leave him. Like, where in your life are you being delusional? Where in your life do you need to do better? Do you need a reset? Do you need a new beginning? Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know down in the comment box below, you know, any predictions that you're aware of that I have put out there that you know for a fact of, you know, come true, that you see come true. And it can be about anything, because I'm always listing off predictions. Everything doesn't always have to be so super like grand scale, you know. Bitch, I'm always right. For the most part. I'm always right. Go book a reading. TheAligningsouls.com. Why they 50% off ho. Why they 50% off ho. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, patreon.com/Santana. Because, girl, I am still exhausted. It's midnight and I'm exhausted. Like, them videos took a lot out of me. Y'all don't understand. Doing 2-hour long Patreon videos, then to turn around and talk about the same topic on YouTube, then to go back into that same video for the third time and then get screenshots and then upload them, then review. Like, oh my God, it'd be a lot. It's okay though. Bye.
Tell you every time I saw on the bed, none of these bitches is touching you. She's a